In an ancient time, when a terrible evil threatens the land, only one man can save the world.
Say what? Get out of here.
What? What's the meaning of this?
Oh, let's take off that broken record.
I say.
Here, hold my earrings while I take this monster down. I've got your back, darling. We just might burn down this town. Oh no, oh yeah. When you're up against a challenge and you need a helping hand, we've got an arsenal of fireballs, steel stilettos, and a cat. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hi, and welcome to Here Hold My Earrings. My name is Al, and I'm your DM today. With me are Henrietta, Laura, Daria, Sophie, Ida, and Andrea. Henrietta?
Hi, I'm Henrietta. I'm from Norway, and I usually play melee moon elf wizard, but she's dead, so we'll see what we're gonna play.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Laura?
Hello, I'm Laura from Germany, and I play Byleth, a tiefling wizard.
Usually, but we'll see.
Take me instead. We'll see.
Daria?
Hi, I'm Daria. I'm from Poland and I play a tiefling sorcerer named Zenis.
Okay. Sophie?
Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm from Wales, and I play a human wizard named Charlotte.
And with Mealy's death, the prophecy has been fulfilled.
Yes.
She's queen
And
now.
Queen. Ida?
Hi, I'm Ida from Sweden and I play Lilith, a wood elf cleric.
Okay. And Andrea,
Hey, I'm Andrea. I'm from Denmark and I play Chrysanthi, an elf shadow sorcerer.
who's actually from Greenland.
Oh.
No. Just because it's, I know normally I don't talk about politics, but it's just because it's so,
It is
so
insane.
It's so incredibly, it's, yeah, it's, anyway. So, yes. So, yes, please take it away.
Yes. So we basically chose to fail at the task that Rob the Zombie Master gave us. And that was killing a lot of people, which we said no to. And so he was kind of creepy and in our head and wanted to party with us, but we said no and chose to move on. And before we did that, Zinni's cast Sending to Funden. And if someone asks if they know us, then they should just say no. And we just hope that they won't die, I guess, by him. So we move on. And we land in like kind of a narrow tunnel, and we get very confused at our surroundings. There's some weird sounds, like metal clanking, and also like pig sounds, something like that. And also the smell of the air changes. There's the occasional smell of old blood, and we think that maybe we should take a rest, but we didn't. Yeah, and maybe we should have taken a rest. Because when we continued, a Minotaur attacked us. Byleth in the front with her no cool armor, but she got yeeted away. And yeah, they can ram us away and hit pretty hard. And we also see a second one, and we fight and we finish one off, and then in the distance we hear a loud horn, and the minotaurs or some of the minotaurs go into a rage and are even more scary and hit even harder, and are even harder to kill. We go at it with the last powers that we have, but since we haven't taken a rest, we are not at full strength. Lilith gets grappled and dragged away, but she gets back. Yes, so cool. But unfortunately, Mealy is also dragged away while actively dying, and then she is somewhere we can't see, and there are also too many foes to directly go after her, so we have to fight the last of them. Some also flee, so after there's like this moment of silence, we go after Mealy as fast as we can. However, unfortunately, she was dragged very far, and we find her dead, cooking in a soup. There are the last foes that fled, but we kill them. I think, and Lilith comes rushing to her, but she finds out in shock that unfortunately she is beyond resurrection for her. And we're all very shocked and sad, and we think that we might be able to make a sacrifice to resurrect her. But yeah, we have to see about that, and that is where we left off.
Yes, very good. Well done.
Oh my god, cooking in a soup.
Yeah.
Yeah. My characters always end up in a pot. Darlene did too, because she was
Oh yeah. Oh no.
That's right.
she was just go. she was dragged around in a pot.
Oh no.
Right.
Did you guys try the soup?
And since the back, so don't jump ahead. Um,
Oh.
Seriously, don't jump ahead.
No.
But,
Oh.
but since the bag of holding is very cold, it's basically like a vacuum. Delin in a little pot basically turned into elf gazpacho.
Oh,
Do you guys not know what el gazpacho is? Sounds like somebody doesn't know what gazpacho is.
Gazpacho is like
is a
cold.
cold tomato soup.
Yes, delicious. Well, if you like that kind of thing. Okay, so Mealy is dead. She was killed. You were literally within like one round of saving her, but a couple of things went wrong, and maybe some tactical decisions could have been done a little bit differently. And also, there was definitely some bad luck involved because there were some natural ones that were rolled secretly on death saves. But you can't really rely on that not happening because that does happen occasionally. Yeah, exactly. One of the, as you were standing around looking at the lifeless, slightly pink, which means lightly boiled body of Mealy, who had been gored and beaten and bashed and sliced by these awful minotaurs, there is a dark shroud that suddenly covers the entire area. You can see through it. It's partial obscuration, but it's clear that something has happened. And in the midst of it, you see a shadowy figure and realize that one of the slain minotaurs stands up. But instead of attacking you, you hear a familiar, for most of you, voice. You have killed my agent. I sent you, Mealy, so that you could fulfill your mission of achieving and exacting vengeance upon my foe, Lolth. You have failed me, and I am most displeased. Anybody know who this voice is?
Actually,
Mhm.
Rob.
Mm-mm.
Well done. Yes, point of inspiration to everybody who guesses it's Curancely. What did you say? Sorry,
I
what
think
did you say,
Henrietta
Laura?
said it. It's Rob. It's Rob the Zombie Master. So
Oh, right.
no, that was funny. It's just
Yeah,
he's the end boss. You know it.
yeah. He's definitely the. That would be quite an interesting. I mean,
Don't think about it.
it's a magical world. Why can't genders be fluid too? Right? I mean, if you can
Mm.
polymorph into an animal, why can't you polymorph to a different gender? Um, but no, it's not Rob the Zombie Master. Most of you already have pledged your souls to me. There is nothing you can give me that I don't already possess. And yet, you continue to disappoint. I feel as if you are not taking this task seriously. What will it take to teach you the lesson you need to learn? As you are spirited back to her realm. Of course, most of you who have been here before remember it's hot. It's like Africa hot.
When the new map opened, it was black, and all I said was the writing blemish
Yeah.
on the side. And I just, what? Blemish?
Oh my
I saw
god.
that too.
You're here?
What?
When you open the
It
map,
says blemish?
yeah, if
Oh.
you take the map down to the right corner, I think that we had blemish down last time, and we can
Oh.
see the writing. And that was the first thing I saw, and
Oh.
just blemish? What?
Oh, that changed. That shouldn't happen. I'm so sorry.
Blemish
Okay.
is Curancely.
Yeah,
Oh my god, so many plot twists
plot
today.
twist.
That would be an awesome plot twist. Why didn't I think of that? That would be that would be wild. Don't judge a book by its cover, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Perhaps I should just keep you here for a short while, a millennium or two, and have your souls tortured to give it the proper incentive. And you watch in horror as these gigantic skeletal dragons rise up from the pile of bones upon which her throne is seated.
God,
My pets
no.
have not feasted on fresh flesh in at least a century, and although they no longer digest it, I think they miss the tactile sensation of chewing something soft. Would that give you the proper motivation?
You don't want to be tortured for millennia. If that's All right. Would I even live then? I
You
don't have
won't
that lifespan.
die. You won't die
Uh,
as long as I want you to live. Do you forget I am the goddess of undeath? Never mind what that pig Orcus says.
So
Death
we
I
can
mean,
die
Knights.
as long as you wish us to be alive, right? Then please bring Millie back. We will go back and finish the mission. We just need her.
do better.
Of course I can bring her back. Her soul is bound to me, and I am a goddess, she says as she looks almost disinterestedly down at her fingernails, ignoring you completely. But then she closes her eyes and takes a deep breath like somebody who's frustrated trying to explain something very simple to somebody who is just refusing to understand it. The point isn't whether or not she deserves to live. The point is, do you deserve my help yet again, having failed and promised and failed again? I think the right path is to extract a concession rather than devote my energies, which I need, to fight Loth and attempt to retake part of my portfolio from Orcus. Why not just use your own energies to do it? If you are willing, if it is as important as you say, then a small sacrifice, a token, if you will, surely would be acceptable to all. And if not, then I suppose the answer has been presented. What say you?
I
Speak!
look at all of us and I just say, take whatever you want from me. Just bring her back.
A noble
agree.
sentiment. Fine, but it must be unanimous.
I agree. I'm willing to make that sacrifice for her.
You, newcomer. I don't possess
Me?
your soul yet. Yes, you.
Yes, I am incredibly confused at the moment. I thought we were just in a cave. How did I get here?
Silence!
Mm.
And you immediately are frozen. You don't even get a saving throw. You stop talking, you can't move, you're completely held there. This one prattles on like a child. You must discipline her, or else I shall dip her in the pools of lava. And she points at one of what looks like the eye sockets in her throne room, filled with steaming hot molten rock. Even from this distance, you can tell that just dipping your toe would immediately incinerate and essentially disintegrate everything that it touches.
Oh,
Where's Sophie? I didn't catch Sophie.
Am I supposed to be here
Sorry,
too?
I
I don't
wish
know
I
where my
would.
character is.
You are supposed to be here, sorry.
Oh, okay. Here I am.
And you were all summoned. Thank you. Thank you. You've put on airs since I've last seen you. You know, Loth did that. She tried to take down Corellin, and look what it earned her. But I see that you secretly appreciate the fact that your friend is gone. I wonder. Oh, I see. Personal ambition is not above you, is it? A woman after my own heart. Well, perhaps you will be queen one day. We shall see. If you do become queen, you'll have to make a sacrifice. To me, of course. At
What
least
sort of
100
sacrifice?
souls. "100 souls. I'll take half if they're innocent."
Oh,
They don't have to be friends of yours.
well,
Are you willing to make a sacrifice for your friend and ally? Speak up, child.
yes. Yes, of course I am.
And you, little chatterbox, pointing at Chrysanthi, yes or no? Speak! And you can now speak, but you still can't move.
Of course, these people have saved my life. I would love to.
Silence! She's obviously picked that up from Charlotte.
In just a few weeks?
Well, it's very touching. But in the end, I think Mealy failed. And she lifts Mealy's body and disposes of it into the lava, and it melts and disappears. And all you see is a wisp of smoke. Oh, don't cry. It was a lifeless shell. Her soul is right here. And she points at this little ornate box that you remember is where she plucked out the little worms before, where Mealy came from and where Delin disappeared to. Perhaps in the end, I should return your previous friend, the one who was not very helpful, but at least seemed to be more capable. And you watch as her beautifully manicured nails reaches into the box, and she pulls out this worm with the face of Delin on it.
Lynn.
And she plucks it and very casually, almost as if she has no concern for it at all, just tosses it at the feet of the party.
Oh,
Take back your friend. And each of you will now take the penalty, including her. Do not fail me again, or I shall find new agents. They may even take over your bodies, and you will join the constant and everlasting battle for supremacy for the worms to achieve the next level of demonhood. And she opens the box and tilts it so that you can all see. And even though it's quite far away, she enhances the size of the box through an illusion, and you can see this mass of wriggling worms, all with different faces of different people in different races. Every one of these gave their souls, and every one of them is now suffering eternal damnation and mindless pain. The one that comes out of it will be promoted to a full demon, and the rest will slowly be consumed by demons and destroyed forever. That will be your fate if you fail me again. Now go, and do not return until Lolth has been defeated or Orcus has been weakened. And with that, you are whisked magically back to where you were. And of course, Sophie, you'll have to drag your character token out again.
Oh, it's fine.
You look at this little worm. It's not little like a tiny worm. It's about 3 feet long. So it's pretty gross. And it's just wriggling with Delyn's face, but it doesn't seem to have like a lot of intelligence attached to it. And it starts crawling up Byleth's leg.
Lynn? Is that you? maybe she's just wild shaped. Right, Dylan?
And this
Say
thing
something.
suddenly just viciously bites you in the thigh.
Why? Oh my god.
Is
She
that
then
really Dylan?
She then
Oh my
crawls
god.
off of you and up Charlotte and bites Charlotte in the chest.
Get off me! I'm gonna swat her off.
You swipe her off and she
Hey.
lands on Zanice, and then she bites Zanice in the arm.
Hey, don't throw Dylan like that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Who taught her to
still
bite?
Dylan.
Bad girl.
And then
Bad.
she crawls up to Chrysanthi and bites Chrysanthi in the knee. Chrysanthi, you are now free to move and speak again.
Oh.
And then she runs up to Lilith and she tries to bite Lilith, but can't get through Lilith's armor. What does Lilith do, Ida?
I'm gonna look at Dalin the worm and be like, I'm so sorry. I wish we could have done something more for you.
She keeps trying to bite your skin, but she can't find any exposed space.
I'm gonna pet her so she can bite my finger.
And as you reach down to her, she lifts her head up and rears up her body so that part of her torso is off the ground and surprises you by crawling very, very quickly with all her multiple legs up your arm and bites your face. She then runs over into the body of the Minotaur that was slain, that is standing there. And you watch as this thing just sort of transforms. And it changes back into Delyn. Would you like to bring your token out, Henrietta?
That one, I think. It's multiple, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
That's
figure it
the
out.
last one. Yeah.
Delyn is returned. She is laying there naked on the ground. No possessions, completely vulnerable. She's covered in the slime that this demonic worm had on it. She's breathing. She seems to be alive. The bite that this thing gave each of you is festering. And you can see that Delin also seems to have various wounds on her body. You will now each take a permanent 1-point penalty to an ability score. You will record it on your character sheet,
my
please, in
gosh.
the lower right-hand corner, just like if you were adding it because you had like a racial bonus, but record it as, the Delin resurrection penalty, -1. Each of you, including Delin, will have to choose a different ability score. You can decide amongst yourselves who takes what ability score, but you can't, 2 of you cannot take the same ability score to take the penalty in. So if somebody's going to take strength, somebody else has to take intelligence, another person has to take constitution, one has to take dexterity, wisdom, charisma, etc. There's exactly 6 of you. There are 6
Oh,
ability
wow.
scores, so each of you will take one different one. Isn't that clever?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is.
And
But
now,
also,
and now, and now the fight begins. I don't want to give up constitution.
I can. Oh, do we do this now?
Mhm.
I can
As
do
the
it.
DM sits back and cackles.
I can give up dexterity.
I can give a constitution.
I can give up
So,
intelligence.
yes, that makes sense because you are a sorcerer, so you can use charisma. So I didn't want it to be one of those situations where everybody decides, oh, you know what, we're all spellcasters, except for Lilith, who is a spellcaster, but she also does some fighting. So we're all just going to give up strength. I didn't want to do that. But at the same time, I didn't want to force you to give up like a primary ability score because that could make a big difference in your combat capability. So everybody chooses a different one. You guys can decide. Keep in mind that and this is the only bit of meta advice I'm going to give you about this, if you have an odd number score, like a 17 or a 13 or an 11, if you lose that point, it's not going to make a difference in your bonuses, right? Your modifier. Okay. So okay, great. So Henrietta, you're going to give up con. So are you going to lose a modifier? Because that's the
No.
pain. That's the hardest. Okay, smart, nice. All right. And Henrietta, you're going to have to change your token, your roll 20 name.
Yeah.
You're like Al Pacino in The Godfather. Every time I try to get out, they pull me back in.
I wanna hug Dylan. And
Oh,
she needs clothes. Get the woman some clothes.
yeah,
Hurry.
that's
Give me a dress.
I have a silk
This
dress you can
this
have.
isn't your size.
I mean, since I'm an elven armor or an elven chainmail, I can give you my normal clothes for now. Or
yeah.
do I
So,
wait, yeah.
so Henrietta, don't delete any items you have on your character sheet currently. We'll talk about that in a bit. But if anybody wants to give something to Delin, feel free to write it in the chat. Henrietta, you can add it to your inventory. Those of you who give something up, please keep it on your character sheet, but just deselect it so we know that it's not available for you anymore. Okay. Okay, great. Sophie, you're gonna have Charlotte give up charisma. How are you gonna be queen then?
Yeah. Thinking the
Have
same.
someone
Well-
speak for you.
In that case, I suppose I can take strength instead.
That
Yeah,
would
that
help
makes
me
sense.
because otherwise I would lose my
Oh.
ability to wear my armor.
Oh no, okay, fine.
Yes.
I'll lose strength then.
I can do charisma then.
All right. So I think that's not too painful, but it is an interesting sacrifice. Good. All right. Excellent. So I'm just going to write this down for my own records, although it'll be on each character sheet, but still. As these changes come over you, every one of you, of course, feels absolutely terrible. It feels weird, right? Because, you're either getting less intelligent or, mentally capable, or you're physically actually feeling change in your body. It's really, although you don't necessarily feel like you've lost that much capability, you clearly have lost a piece of yourselves. And the only positive you can say of this is that you're possibly grateful that it didn't cost more. So, what else are you guys giving Delin, if anything? Or how are you guys handling the reunion, as it were?
I'm gonna start
Oh
crying.
no. No.
Oh,
Me
Well,
too.
I have no
And
idea
I
who
want
it
to
is,
try
so
to
I
hug
just
you.
hand of a piece of common clothes to her, since I don't know who it is. And like, here you go, sweetie. Don't be naked.
Okay. All right.
Don't be naked.
So before Chrysanthi jumped in there, I think Ida was saying something. What were you saying, Ida?
That I would start crying when I saw Delin.
Oh,
that's very sweet.
is it like a
I
big
will.
sobbing kind of a crying, or is it more like a little gentle, tearful,
No, the
you
tears
know,
falling. I never thought I would be like, where?
wow.
It will probably be a bit bigger sob the more I was like looking at her. So I would try to like look away and be like, no, I'm not crying.
I'm not crying, you're crying?
Yeah.
Damned
On the hat
onions?
below this head.
You're patting Lilith's head?
Yeah, I'm
That's very
consoling her.
condescending. You're oh, I thought
Well,
I
I'm queen
thought you
to
meant like
be.
on all right. Okay.
I mean,
Lynn, any words to the group? Oh, sorry, Laura. Yeah.
yeah, is it still you? Do you remember everything that happened?
Lynn remembers everything up to the point where she was turned into
A worm? Well,
yeah.
until I died, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Till I
No,
left the
you
ground.
remember you even remember after being dead.
Okay.
Your soul was still available. It's only after you became an actual you were turned into that creature that you lost all intelligence. But you do have this sensation of a deep anger and a hunger at the same time. It's like a resentment that is fueling this desire to both attack anything you see, including your friends, but not you don't have to do it. But it's like it's so overwhelming that you almost can't control yourself, and you realize that this is a sort of a leftover reaction to the months that you spent as this other creature living this horrible existence that is basically just eat or be eaten, consume or be consumed in order to evolve into the next stage.
I'm just gonna kind of just just give me a moment. And I'm gonna kind of crawl into a ball and trying to just breathe to kind of get the control of everything.
You said
And
breathe, right?
yeah,
Oh,
to
I thought
breathe.
I heard breed.
oh,
I I'm going
which
to
would have
breed.
been
I'm going to pop out small maggots.
Oh God, no!
What the hell?
You didn't.
She changed a lot.
Delete that from my memory.
like the alien, like the queen from Alien.
Oh my god.
Oh, no, 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 no.
And I'm just gonna.
Do we? Oh,
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm still me. I just need to get my bearings.
mm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Do we
no.
still have
Fireball.
the book here and back again?
You still have what?
The book that Dylan and then Mealy wrote in.
Oh, you mean like the possessions that Mealy had?
Mm, I
Yeah,
guess.
that's a good question. Well, I mean, do you
I
need
mean,
the
I guess
book that Mealy that Delin? You have the source of it now.
yeah. I don't know. I would if she doesn't have it, then I would give it to her, in time to fill her memory of what's happened. That we didn't forget about you and always took something of you with us.
Oh, that's nice. Guess
That's so sweet.
that's so sweet.
Yeah, we missed you.
Do I remember being in the box? Or do I just remember the feeling? Kind of the anger,
Yeah, so your memories up until the moment you actually are transformed, your memories are intact, even as just the soul. So as a soul, it was like a disassociated astral. It was almost like an astral projection type of an experience, like an out of body experience. You were watching with your dead body there, or the soup that was your body. The whole discussion about Delin versus Mealy. But as soon as Mealy came out and you were transformed in the same motion, right? You no longer have any memories beyond that, and the residual emotion that you feel now is it's like if you were in a very aggressive or violent experience, or like an accident or something, and you're overcome with the adrenaline and everything. You can't think clearly. You don't even remember all the details about what caused it. You just know that this is the physical reaction you still have from it, and it's still in your body. But as time passes, you feel a little bit less upset about it, a little bit more calm, but it's going to take a while, you think.
Mm.
Anybody else donating any useful items or equipment? Andrea, does Chrysanthi want to introduce herself?
Yes. In the meantime, while she was like naked, she was like thinking, "Oh, the ceiling is very interesting." So now that she's properly closed, she's like, "Hello, I'm Chrysanthi. I have no idea who you are. I joined a couple of days ago. I just kind of teleported here from the Fey realm. Who are you?"
I'm Dalian. I think I'm still Dalian. And I used to travel with these guys before I died, I guess. And my soul went to Cransley after, a deal we had. And I guess now I'm back.
Chrysanthi, you know who Delin is by reputation, because you are she is the reason why you are here. Delin was formerly a soldier in the employ of Queen Titania, who is also your sovereign lord. And she was the person who was providing a lot of the intelligence to the Sealy court.
Oh, so you are Dylan. Oh, well, I was sent here because of you. Know, her name is Silas Hall. She mentioned you quite a bit.
You know Silas Hall?
Yeah, so she sent me here along with Lord Sir Powwow from the Sealy Court. I was sent here, yeah, by them, yeah. So I've heard about you. I always wondered where you went when we didn't hear from you anymore.
Well, I died.
Well, yes,
I fell from a tower.
found out. I just figured that part out. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay.
Rather inconvenient.
Yeah.
From the what's it called? From the bag of holding, I guess we still have your spear. I just take it out, I guess, and give it to you. Your +1 spear.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm going to look around, and I'm just gonna. Where's Cracker?
Oh.
Well, it's kind of a long story.
What is it? She's not dead.
Yeah, I guess not.
Where is she?
But I don't know if she's alive either. We fought against mind flayers, and I think Cracker was kind of overtaken by one, so the Githyankis now try to restore her, or she's with them. But when we last saw her, she looked, I don't know, not quite like
Not good.
herself.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what she was muttering? The one word that she was muttering over and
going
over
on
again.
and on about pizza.
Pizza.
Don't know what
Yeah.
that is. Maybe she's having a nice dream.
Obviously,
It's probably.
it's obviously her date.
Related.
The name of her deity, clearly.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, and I also
Well-
have this. Oh, I also have this wine cup. So, and I'm just gonna say thirsty, and it's gonna fill up hopefully, and I'm gonna give it to Dylan.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yes,
Right. I
'cause
forgot about that.
a lot has happened. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's like getting
How
out of prison.
long?
The first thing you do is you go to the bar and then you do shots with your friends, right?
Yeah, that's a lot. Like I would know.
Yeah, like I would know. That's why I stopped playing D&D for like 30 years, was because I was in prison.
Naturally.
They wouldn't let us have pencils because they could be used as,
Oh my God.
shanks. I knew this one guy, he sharpened a D20 and he shanked another dude.
Oh my God.
Natural one!
It's rough in there.
Put the dice in a pillowcase and uses that bludgeoning weapon.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, it's 10:35 my time, so let's take a little break, and you guys can do whatever you need to do. Henrietta, if you hadn't had a chance to sort of clean up your character sheet, you can certainly do that. All of your spell slots are restored, all your hit points are restored. You just don't have any inventory.
Great.
All right, shall we take 10 minutes, everybody?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Hi, we hope you're enjoying this episode, and if so, please like and subscribe. And remember, the next time your DM says, roll initiative, yell back,
Here, hold my earrings. Here, hold my earrings.
This is good. I think we only need this take.
Okay. So Henrietta, did you get everything sorted out on your end?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. One of the one thing that is a bit different for Delin, so weird saying that name again. I'm going to lower my input sensitivity because maybe that'll help with getting picked up more clearly. The one thing that Delin that's changed about Delin is that this inherent rage seems, although it is dissipating a bit, it feels like it's going to stay with you, which makes sense. You're scarred now, right? You've been emotionally scarred. Delin is going to have the benefit of 3 uses only, not resetting. They don't refresh, of a modified barbarian's rage.
Oh.
Instead of it lasting until you go around without taking damage or attacking something, it'll be fixed for 10 turns, 1 minute. So once you activate it as a bonus action, it'll run for 10 turns and then it'll end. That's one modification. The second modification is it is the advanced form of Barbarian's Rage. So you'll be, but it's also modified there. So you're actually going to end up being, whilst the rage is in effect, Delin is resistant to all forms of damage, including psychic. But otherwise, it's the same. You'll have advantage on attack rolls. No, sorry, that's not rage. So you'll be for 10 rounds, you'll be resistant to damage, but you only get 3 of these forever.
Okay. Yep.
So I definitely wouldn't use the last one until you are sure you need it. And you can put that on your character sheet at the bottom there, as or at least trauma, something like that. Rage, and then keep a track of it using the the little boxes with the wild shape and all that other stuff.
Yep.
Okay, great, perfect. Good. So the bodies of the minotaurs lay about you, strewn in haphazard fashion. The one that had been temporarily reanimated collapses back down into a pile of bones and meat. There is, of course, still the bubbling pot of soup, which no longer has Mealy's body in it, but has other unidentifiable bits of things, chunks of things, bones, flesh, apparently. And you don't even know what's in the rest of this alcove because you can't fully see it yet, or you haven't explored it. So it's up to you what you guys would like to do at this point.
I'm very worn out.
Me too.
But some minotaurs did flee, right?
Yeah,
So they're still.
I believe at least one of them ran off that didn't get taken in the end.
I mean, I can always do a tiny hut, but we might have to continue fighting. I don't know. I don't know if they would come back since that's like their. I don't know. Is this their home? I mean, they cooked here, so.
Don't mind me. I'm not measuring out distances for any particular reason.
Oh god.
Oh,
Maybe we could
suspicious.
go like here. This place that that Lilith went off to, and make camp here, but I'm not sure.
Maybe it's safer for now.
Yeah, and we won't be found so easily. I mean, we're not hidden, but you know, it's gonna be a bit better than like right here, you know. Hey, we're here. We're not hiding at all. So I don't know, maybe a bit. Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
All right. So I guess here then.
Yeah.
I'd start preparing the tiny hut. But I won't dance. I'll just sit down. Not today.
Are you sure? Wouldn't you like to
Yeah.
celebrate Dylan coming back with a dance?
I think she's feeling a bit modest.
I'm really happy that Dylan came back, but we still lost a friend today.
What? Oh, right.
Already forgot about her.
Poor Mealy.
Mia who? Mia who?
Oh, no.
Boy,
Going
that was
for
quick.
Queen's role.
Okay, Queen Charlotte.
Jeez, that was cold-hearted.
Mm.
I'm just so happy to have
Damn,
Dylan
what?
back. I almost forgot
Sure.
what it cost.
She rubs her hands together, sort of gleefully. Yes, they will soon be calling me Your Majesty. Just like the gypsy woman said. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's have everybody do a perception check. S'il vous plaît. Ooh, wow, Lilith, yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Daria, you're still rolling secretly, but that's fine. Okay,
Sorry.
so no, it's all right, no worries. So Zanice and Charlotte are obviously very exhausted and distracted, maybe because also with all the things with Mealy and Dylan. Not that the rest of you aren't, but to the point where they're really not very useful paying attention to what's going on outside. Chrysanthi and Byleth and Dylan they're kind of on alert, but Lilith is really, she's definitely on top of things. And Lilith, one of the things that you notice, which is a bit odd, is just as you guys are fleeing the area, you notice that there was a little pool of a dark liquid that seemed to be slowly forming and growing, coming in this direction. So if you can, I'm just going to use the arrow so you can see it. It's down here, right at the edge of where you could see when you guys were fighting in that other larger cavern with the pot. You can't be sure because you're using dark vision. It's not bright lights, right? So dark vision is more like, it's almost a little bit more like black and white as opposed to color. But it looked a bit like blood. Like in your experience, it looked a bit like a pool of blood that was forming as a result of something having died and died from wounds that would cause it to bleed, and it was slowly bleeding out. Not that something necessarily is dead or that there is anything even bleeding, but that's what it reminded you of. That's the kind of speed at which the speed and the viscosity at which this fluid is moving. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna share that with the party.
Okay. So
Nope.
you guys can be setting up the tiny hut, but if you wanted to do something else as a result of having noticed this, you can certainly try to do that as well, or split the party. It's up to you.
Like something's actively bleeding out.
I'm not sure. It's hard to tell, but
The pool of
I mean,
liquid is increasing, but it's not like, it doesn't move like water, right? Water is very thin.
yeah. Maybe we should check it out. Maybe there's others that have been dragged here. I don't know.
Or maybe there are more minotaurs and we will die?
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah, maybe
I
set up
think
the hut
same thing.
first.
Would he do that to us again?
Nah, let's keep going.
Definitely.
To which the DM would normally reply, I don't think I did that to you. I think you did that to yourselves.
I think I need to rest, actually. I don't care if
Mm.
anyone else dies, as long as you guys don't die.
Hopefully
I
we'll
like
get
the way
true
you
neutral.
think.
That's weirdly nice.
I would have to agree.
A few weeks ago, Charlotte was of the same opinion with one exception. I don't care if 80% of you, I don't want 80% of you to die.
Did
Where
I say
did
that?
where did you see the puddle? Did you say? This, where did you see it? Okay.
It was like growing from this area, basically, right there. You can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe take a breath, Henrietta. Lynn just got back.
Yeah.
I mean, you got full
That's
spell
fine.
slots and everything, but just like,
I was just wondering if it was down here or if it was. Delina doesn't have dark vision either, so kind of screwed there. So
she doesn't have dark vision.
no.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yeah.
Mhm.
She started off as an elf and now she's
Something else.
she's 7.
Mhm.
Okay, so you guys are you guys doing the tiny hut thing and then taking your long rest?
Yeah, I think so. But I would like to ask Dalin if she would like her shield back with the Zurich under the paint.
Mm.
Oh no, you can keep it.
Are you sure it was yours?
Yeah, but it's fine.
If you ever want it back, just let me know and it's yours right away.
Okay. Thank you.
I love this group. You guys are so generous with your stuff. When I was a kid, it was like, I got the Holy Avenger. No, I got it. And you'd literally see like two kids get into an actual fist fight at the table over it. One kid ripped up another guy's character sheet just because he was like, no, you can't have a character sheet, so you don't even get the Holy Avenger.
Oh, wow. Maybe
To be fair, we
if
were
you
like
want to
10 years
check out
old.
the blood thing. Yeah. We could
Did you
have
say you
a
want to check
familiar
out the
go
blood
look.
thing?
Yeah, if we send a familiar, we can both stay in the hut and they can go look.
Charlotte?
Don't go
Don't
volunteer
you
at
want
once.
Yes?
to give Ratty the Hattie the Reggie Ratty the you know your
Oh, I don't know. She's quite
your
tired.
oh no. So she needs to rest. I mean,
My
the thing
poor
is, I
little
would
Ratty.
need to take an hour, right? That's
Yeah. And the 10 gold.
Hmm.
Oh, fine. I'll send Hattie.
Oh my god,
I'm sure she could use the
Charlotte,
exercise.
you are the true queen.
Stop.
Oh my God.
You slay me. Stop.
Blurg. I feel like that's like a roll for deception.
Oh.
No, that's all right. So okay, so you're gonna send Hattie to scout out and check out what
Yes.
the oozing liquid is. Okay. I just
Go,
want to make sure
Hattie.
because it's your familiar. You can choose to do what you want. Don't feel like you have to. I always hate it when people at the table volunteer my familiar to go do things. It's like it's my character. I can run it however I want. You're perfectly entitled to say no.
It's okay. A good queen always listens to her advisors.
Sophie, you really are a natural at this.
Thank you. I do try.
If you ever had like real power in real life, you would be terrible. You'd be absolutely incorrigible.
Well, I won't tell you about the times where I have had power.
Oh no. Oh dear. Okay, so feel free to is Hattie in the form of a rat?
Of course. It suits her best.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just checking. I mean, it's not the fastest or the most combat evasive option, but in character, absolutely go for it.
I think rats
And
are pretty hard to catch.
Well, I just mean like, the mechanics of, not to get into the meta of it, but like the owl has that flyby feature, which makes them impossible to
Right.
be targeted on a reaction for opportunity attacks, and they're silent and they've got advantage on perception check. They're pretty effective combat wise. Even if they can't attack anything other than using shock.
Okay.
But rats are good. So meanwhile, the rest of you can catch up with Delin, fill Delin in over the course of several long rests. Obviously, there's quite a lot to cover. And if you guys want to do other things like your usual, I liken it to like the nighttime routine that some people have with, makeups and creams and plucking of things. Or if you have something else you'd like to discuss amongst yourselves, like maybe tactics to avoid problems going forward, this is a great time to have that conversation. Or improve tactics, I should say. But in the meantime, if anybody wants to fire off what they're trying to do with their character, like portents and spells and stuff.
Yeah, I guess I can go first. Oh no. That's the portent. Boop. So average.
Nice.
And
Excellent. So average.
Amazing.
Oh.
And for the word, maybe I haven't learned enemy, so maybe that's good.
Okay. So I'll allow you to learn both enemy and enemies, as in the plural. I'm not sure if it's
Mm.
very easily translated construction-wise in quote unquote tiefling.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll just pay for everybody to get a subscription to Duolingo or one of those language apps, and then we all learn Polish in real life together.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Mm.
Yeah,
Polish
definitely.
would be so
So,
difficult.
enemy is wróg, and
Wróg.
enemies is wrogowie.
Wrogowie. Okay.
Ooh.
Rog, Rogovia. Nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Um,
And I want to change my animate dead to web.
okay.
And that's it.
So one thing to keep in mind is that there are lots of uses. I didn't want to do this, but one thing to keep in mind is that there are a lot of uses for having all these extra bodies around that you guys aren't really utilizing effectively.
Oh, you're telling me I should not do that?
Well, I'm not saying don't
No.
do it, but I'm saying use it more. Not just you, everybody. Like not animate that specifically, but one of the things Henrietta and I were talking about. And I said I wasn't going to do it, but since nobody brought it up yet, before you make that change, you can summon things. Like you use the familiars pretty well, but the familiars don't actually do that much and they can't take a lot of damage. But if you have a whole little, out of character, right? Rob Zombie was supposed to also teach you guys how to use servants, summoned creatures, and animated undead as your cannon fodder. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of having to push one of you guys out in front every time you run into something,
Yeah, maybe I'll try that.
Daria does it occasionally with her spell, but it's not the same. She doesn't use it all the time, and it's a very different kind of an outcome because they're not cannon fodder. That's like a really high, a powerful, but that's also very useful, right? It's very useful in a different way. So think all of you can think about how you might take advantage of the abilities you may have to do something like that. And again, remember, you can always try to change a spell out if you want. If you talk to me. Okay, Henrietta, what spells would Delin like to prepare? If you could just run the list really quick, and you can type it into the chat, and you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it while we wait for you. We can go to the next person. But if you just so have a rough idea, just so everybody, not just me, but other people know, especially like Andrea doesn't even know what you are really. I mean,
No,
she knows you're a druid because
I
she's heard about it. But
yeah, I was thinking, do we still have the Horn of Goodberry, or did Amelia's backpack
no.
disappear?
Oh, was she the one holding it?
She was the one with the Horn of Goodberries, yes.
Mm. Well, I feel like that. I'm not sure there was a reason why that would survive if everything else is gone.
Didn't Lilith and Baelish loot her body though when we pulled her out of the pot?
We only took the bag of holding, I think.
Ah,
Did we? Which was like kind of separate.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think there was, I don't remember, but I imagine that makes sense. I mean, we have the recording, we can listen to it, but because I think you needed something from the bag of holding.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Mm.
Mhm. Well, I can always listen to the recording afterwards and then
We only took
clarify.
the bag of holding.
Okay. But you do have that. So that's quite important because that's the most important thing. The bag of holding has a lot of stuff in it.
Mm.
Okay.
Do you want me to just go through it now, or should I post every spell?
You don't need to post all the spells, just like the quick, if it's not too much trouble to type it out or say it all, just because I think most people don't remember what you can do, so that would be helpful. And I do want you guys to start thinking about working together more.
Mm-hmm. Well,
or do you
I
want to
can
just type it first and then we'll go through
I
it
can
really
just
quick
type
and I'll
it in
just
the chat first. Yeah.
yeah, and I'll zip through everybody else first. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Laura, are you done with everything else? Is there anything else for Byleth?
I think so. Yeah.
Are you recalling anybody you're familiar?
Mm.
Daria, is there anything for Zanice?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Sophie, anything for Charlotte?
I want
No.
to change Speak with Dead for Animate Dead. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Anything for Ida? Or sorry, Lilith rather, Ida.
I want to remove lesser restoration
Uh-huh.
and instead have hold person.
Ooh, yes. Excellent. Very useful if you run up against dwarves and drow and all those nasty guys. Okay, good. And they even would affect were rats and lycanthropes. Very good, Ida. Andrea, is there anything for Chrysanthi?
No, she stays as an autumn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. And can you just post that again, like the part that talks about it, just so,
Yes.
because I'm not sure everybody remembers what an Eladrin actually is. And I forgot. Are you introducing her as an Eladrin now? I think you should do that.
I think I would
introduction.
change that because I've been saying elf so far. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can say Eladrin elf. It's perfectly fine. Okay. If you're not ready, Henrietta, we can come back to you in a bit.
Almost. I'm just.
No worries. Take your time.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to talk about any tactics or anything, or plan out anything before you guys formally take the actual sleeping bit of your long rest?
Well, if I'm
guess that
able. Sorry. Go ahead.
I just had this epiphany that maybe I could get going on animating a corpse here. Came to me, you know.
Yes. Well, post it first, because I'm not sure you can.
I don't know if they're medium or small. That's the thing.
Yeah, these are
I'm
not.
thinking
They're
about.
large.
Okay.
You can animate them, but that's a different spell. Much more
Mhm.
powerful because they're so big. But yes, it's a great idea. There's plenty. They're back where you came from. There were loads of those things laying around that Rob was going to use, but you could have also used them in theory, or even grabbed some corpses, stuck them in your bag of holding, and carried them with you.
I'm sure there'll
Yeah.
be a lot when we continue.
Start sacrificing people in
It's
the name
like
of the greater good.
the Pearl scenario. No more dead people. They're all alive.
Yeah. From now on, all you're fighting are demons and
Yeah.
and ghosts, things that leave no trace behind,
Mhm.
traps. Okay. All right. Great spells there, Henrietta. If anybody has any questions about any of them. All right. So you guys are going to take your long rest. You will complete
Just
it.
one
There will
moment.
be no. Yes, sorry.
Yes, if I kind of reappeared with all my spells, I would like to cast Goodberry before we go to sleep. So,
Yes, excellent.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone will get 2 except me and Ida. We will get 1.
Lilith, you mean? Yeah.
Lilith, yeah.
Yep, that makes sense.
Sorry, I
Thank
didn't
you.
catch that. We get 2 of what?
Goodberries.
Okay.
I can post them.
And what are those again? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, just post it.
There.
Okay.
Oh, that should be broken up a bit.
Yeah, that would be helpful. And for those of you who are giving them out to familiars, can you please specify in the chat now how many you give to your familiars, if any? So we don't have to worry about it or think about it. Okay. So you're keeping, Charlotte's keeping 1 and then giving 1 to Hattie.
Mhm.
Okay. Chances are if Hattie goes, the Goodberry's going to be destroyed. Well, it can in theory, it could just survive it, but it
Oh.
is. If we're going by logic, it is basically a very vulnerable thing. But we haven't been doing that whole destroy items rule, which used to be a big thing in the older versions, but nowadays people don't. They just assume everything survives. So maybe I'll remind me if it happens that we could say that it actually survives. It's possible that it might survive. Anybody else giving them to familiars? Laura?
I don't have my familiar. I'm still. I don't know. I'll text you about it. I'm scared that Hootie will be. No, not Hootie. What am I talking about?
Hootie's my
That Ivy
familiar.
will be mad.
You're co-opting my familiar now?
Sure. Hey guys, this is my owlbear familiar.
Yeah. Well, Hootie was also the name of my actual familiar for my character. Agamemnon's familiar is named Hootie.
No.
But yes, he's also the name of the butler for Vizirandavir.
Hmm.
Okay, very good. Because I love that one song by Hootie and the Blowfish. Good. You guys take your long rest. You complete it. If there's anything we forgot to do, you can retroactively change it now. So if there's anything else I forgot to cover, speak now or forever hold your peace. Excellent. All right, you guys awaken, refreshed. There's the smell of fresh bread wafting around inside your tiny hut. Not because anybody's made fresh bread, but somehow between all of you, somebody decided to add that as a prestidigitation trick to make it seem more homey. And so now it's wafting around, making everybody hungry, wishing they had bread and muffins and things. As you
Oh.
wake up, do all your morning ablutions. Those of you who are a little bit more security minded will be able to take a look outside through the opaque one-way mirror system that is the or two-way mirror system that is the exterior of the spell before it ends, and you can see that at least visually it looks like the coast is clear. There's nothing lurking right outside waiting for your protections to end. And you're in your morning routine. So, you've done your 6 hours of actual sleep, or 4 if you're an elf. And you've got a little bit of time to wrap up a few things if you want before the spell ends and you are no longer protected by it. So if anybody wants to do something else.
I want to
Okay.
cast dark vision on myself, so I can see in the
Yes.
dark as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I was also wondering, the key from Kiransley, is that not the
Oh.
key, the ring? Sorry, is that
Oh,
gone?
yes, right.
The bone ring.
Yes, which gave you a bonus to your saving throws, as I recall.
To AC 1.
AC,
+1 to
rather.
AC. Yeah.
That's a good question, actually. Yeah, I think so, because otherwise, why make that exception, really? You got the 3 superior rages.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Just
I think that's gonna
need to remove it.
be pretty useful. But don't delete it, just
Nope. Just don't have it anymore.
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, anybody else want to do anything?
Delin didn't have any items, right?
No,
Well,
she
no.
when she transformed back into her body, she was
Yeah.
like the day she was born, as they say.
I have an extra pouch if you want that.
Oh, thank you.
It's from
It's got pockets.
It used to be Selfira's, but I emptied it, so now it's just an empty pouch.
Oh,
Excellent.
thank you. I'll put my 1 good berry in it.
So cute.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like when you're a kid and you get your first purse or your first wallet, and somebody gives you
Yeah.
like the smallest denomination of money, physical money, so that you can put it in there. That's so cute. Okay, good. Yes, good thinking there, Ida. Excellent thinking. All right. The 8 hours wraps up. As per usual, the spell Tiny Hut slowly fades away and the world becomes back to normal. And you are once again exposed to all of the environmental and physical and potentially magical dangers of the Underdark. Roll initiative. No, that would be mean. That'd be so mean. Okay, so what would you guys like to do?
Let's check out
Should we-
that thing that you saw,
Yeah.
Lilith.
Yeah, go and check out the blood. If it is blood, I don't know.
Right. Do you know that they usually use some sort of cherry sauce or chocolate sauce when they're simulating blood in TV and movies?
Yeah, it's really realistic
Maybe
sometimes.
maybe we can eat it.
Oh my.
It's cherry syrup.
Blood sausage, maybe. Collect it and make a sausage out of it. Okay. Feel free to move your tokens about.
Oh.
So the first thing you notice is that the corpses of the Minotaurs that you defeated, there were quite a few more. I'd already deleted some of them just to make space, but they're now all gone, which suggests some thing or somebody was here whilst you were sleeping. As is the pot, for that matter. So your chances of tasting the soup are also.
Where did everything go?
Somebody or something took it? I don't know. Really weird.
Are there any footprints around?
Good question. Yes, let's have a perception check. Or if you want survival, which is that wisdom? I don't remember. Or maybe intelligence.
I'll do perception.
I will
Yeah.
cast guidance.
Oh,
Yay.
yes. Right.
Yes.
Oh,
Yay. My first one.
16.
Nice. Yes. I mean, it's hard. It's a little bit hard to tell because of all the fighting and, the violence that happened here earlier. But the one thing you do notice is that although this is primarily a rocky surface, there is some dirt and dust, right? Just from the erosion of the stones around you. And there are bloody drag marks from here away down the path that you guys saw at least one of the surviving minotaurs flee. So there is apparently more space. And actually, I can reveal a little bit just so you can. Sorry. So there's clearly a tunnel down this way. This cavern continues in this direction. Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see that you moved closer there, Ida. Let me show you. Could you stretch out 60 feet from me, please?
Yes.
Okay, right. So you can basically. You can see, Lilith, what appears to be this gigantic carved statue of a minotaur of some sort. The image perspective is approximately right. So whereas the minotaurs were large creatures and, sort of stood like 9-10 feet tall and weighed probably like a ton or two, this thing towers over what those were. It's easily 40-50 feet high and like 15 meters. And it seems to be made of some sort of stone. And you now realize that what was this pooling liquid seems to be blood, and the statue itself appears to be bleeding or weeping or something. There's blood coming off of it there's not wounds and flesh. It just seems to be seeping out of it at various places as if it was flesh and it was cut, but there's no visible damage to the statue in any animate or flesh-like fashion.
I think I found the source of the blood I saw. It's a creepy statue.
Oh. Well, that's morbid. Do you recognize its significance, Lilith?
No, not that I can think of.
Well, are you proficient in religion?
And yes, I am.
Would you like to try to roll and see if you can recall anything?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and if anybody else is proficient, they can also give it a whack.
Can I do a history check if I've maybe read something about it from my time in the library?
Sure. You're proficient in history, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, give it a shot.
Oh,
Hmm.
never mind.
Maybe Crescenthi
Yeah,
is busy
Violet.
flirting with a boy.
Let me look at it.
Passing paper bird notes back and forth about meeting behind the school bleachers after class. Yes, but Byleth, ever the good student up until the moment she set fire to the university, does recall.
Happens.
Yeah, I mean, who hasn't done it at least once, right? Kids, right? So Byleth is going to say, Byleth, you know that this is, or you suspect that this is a statue, given the context of the Minotaurs and then all of these boxes and things, they seem to be things that were either taken from other races, but also they include around the area skeletons of smaller creatures and remains of smaller creatures that may have been chopped and eaten. You can see like partially dismembered skeletons. So, imagine somebody caught a deer gar and cut it up into chunks and then tossed into the big old pot of soup there. And then afterwards they left the remains, or they cleaned out the bones that they didn't consume and they left them on the floor. And you can see those laying about. You think that this is possibly a statue honoring the Minotaur god, who is also a demon lord by the name of Baphomet.
I will tell that to you. Demonology 101, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Very impressive. A slow clap for her.
So rude.
Sure.
When she's not doing the correcting, she's really quite obnoxious. Leviosa. And you are not sure, Byleth, but you wonder if that actually is some kind of blood. And the fact that it seems to be coming out of the statue itself is extremely puzzling, aside from creepy, because it's not like, at first glance you look at it and you might think that it was just covered in the fresh blood of whatever, maybe the creatures that have been chopped up and consumed. But even as you're standing there watching it, the pool keeps growing a little bit. It's growing at a very, very slow rate, but it's clearly advancing, like, centimeter by centimeter, or millimeter by millimeter even. And you can see these so-called wounds on the statue literally weeping. A very slow and gentle trickle.
Yeah, I don't really get why this would be bleeding. Seems weird.
Is it magic in nature?
Asked the wizard.
Take this. I use detect magic. If I can find it on my.
Is it magic in nature? And then she stands there, folds her arms, and taps her foot impatiently, expecting somebody else to figure it out.
Well,
I'm the queen. I don't
want
cast
something
detect
done
magic
right.
anymore. I have people to do that for me now.
And I'll use my
Okay.
awaken spell.
Oh, right, to do that quickly. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It's the penultimate paragraph, if you're curious.
I'm always curious. Okay, so yes, with the power of your awakened spell book and friendship, presumably, you cast it, and although it is a ritual, you execute it immediately, and the statue is definitely glowing magically.
It's magic.
And you hear in the background some voice. Oh, it's magic.
You know.
In fact, that's how the detect magic spell should work every time now.
Oh my god,
God,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
If Byleth can do a ritual by twirling around and flashing everybody something a little bit risque, then I think Charlotte's detect magic spell can.
Do we know what kind of magic? Is it like doing it? Is it bleeding on purpose? Is this a warning?
Yes. So, as part of the detect magic spell, which you can read, it gives you can get a sense for the type of magic, like the school of magic, and it is transmutation.
Well, it appears to be transmutation.
Excellent.
Okay.
Does anyone know of any spells that could do this sort of thing that would involve transmutation?
Asked the wizard.
Do I know of any spells who can do such a thing? It seems a touch demonic for Agamemnon, though, to teach me. Who knows?
Well, you never know. Give it a. You want to? This would be an Arcana check for anybody.
Okay.
I'll see
Yeah.
too. There's some
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
I'm proficient in it too.
Oh. This freaking smarty pants all the time.
thinking really hard. Giving you looks like, are you thinking too?
Well, why did Byleth sacrifice a point in intelligence and make it fair?
It's not fair. It's all, that extra point.
Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, so those are good rolls. Both Byleth and Chrysanthi, which kind of irks. I mean, it's one thing for Byleth to know, but for Charlotte to be upstaged by Chrysanthi, who's obviously quite a bit junior in the arcane arts, it's probably a little bit irritating for somebody of her perceived self-importance. The one possible explanation for why something might have organic indications, but also be stone, is the spell stone to flesh, or its reversal, which is flesh to stone. And that this literally will turn an organic creature into a statue, or turn something that was a statue, that was turned into a statue, back into its original creature.
Ooh.
I guess
Sounds bad.
I can explain that to the rest. That it seems like this could be the god of Minotaurs and Demon Lord made into stone? Possibly. Just
Here?
yeah.
But why on earth would it be here?
That is an incredibly good question.
Hmm. Well, I think we should leave it alone.
Yeah, I would agree. Tampering with it could definitely turn into something ugly, given his title.
I mean, unless you guys know something else we can do with it. I guess that's no.
So, huh. I'm not sure if it's made to stone, then it doesn't really have, I don't know, like a mind. So we can't talk to it at all. I don't know. I mean, the only thing that I could do would be dispel magic, but I don't know if I want to.
Wait, someone in the party can do message. Would that be possible if the mind is awake to send a message to it? Or no, that's not how it works, right?
I was thinking of that, but I don't think it would work with message specifically because they have to reply in a whisper. So they would kind of have to move. Is the spell?
Yeah.
Ooh, good point.
Yeah. If only there was something else we could do.
If
I'm
only somebody had
gonna
telepathy.
yeah. I'm going to try mind link to it to see if there's something in that mind.
Okay, right. Excellent. This is the DM planning this encounter out perfectly so that Henrietta could use her old new character immediately. So you are going to attempt a telepathic connection with whatever this thing is on the
Yep.
possible expectation that it is not just a statue that happens to be bleeding blood, which would be weird enough. You reach out tentatively using your mind, and you are immediately assaulted by this wave of anger and hatred. But before anything bad happens, it recoils, and in what would be the psychic equivalent of a gravelly voice, rough around the edges, almost a bit too forceful. You, Baphomet commands you to free him.
It's telling me that Baphomet commands us to free him.
What do we get out of it?
Does he sound like angry? Like, how does he sound? Is it like friendly? Can you please, or not so friendly?
Well, I kind of felt some anger when we connected, and he has a really gravelly voice, kind of. And looking at it,
Yes.
I don't think he's friendly.
Then it does not sound like a good idea.
Agreed. Should I send the message back, or should we just leave?
Why does he want to be free?
Why?
Why?
Might be obvious
Don't.
reason, you know.
I mean, it'd be so fun to be a statue, I
Put there for
imagine.
a reason. I mean, besides the
to be
obvious reasons, he must have been put there for a reason, you know? Like, did he do something bad and this is his, like, punishment? Or
I just don't think it's wise for us to meddle with more gods.
you guys have met other gods?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Stick around. You wait some
you
more.
just did as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What
That
if
is
what if
true.
he can help though? I don't know. What if we free him and he can help us with our mission, especially with Kiransali, you know? Because she's kind of mad, I think. So I just assume maybe, I don't know. Maybe we have like a common enemy. I don't know. Do I know
They
what
always
Baphomet's position on Lolth or Orcus is?
I love the way you phrase that. So, what is your position on the new EU tax on fishing rights in the Arctic
Oh me.
for countries that are subject to the Laura for Minister for European Parliament?
Curious.
Well, you've got a telepathic link. You could ask him in theory,
Hmm.
or you could just leave, like somebody suggested.
Bye.
Do you want me to ask him?
Yeah.
Wait,
Do that.
do we
Dylan.
really think
Dylan for the
that
win.
do
What?
do we really think that the demon lord will, when we free him, he will be nice and says, "Of course, I'm gonna help you," instead of killing us?
Yeah.
I mean, Asmodeus helped us.
He wanted our souls. Don't you remember we had to give him a lot of souls for just walking away?
Yeah.
and I kind of like
Oh,
my
yeah.
soul, and they always try to get your soul, and my soul is still
That's
mine.
true.
So
Hmm.
Sadly has a soul too. Just push her in front.
Well, I don't know. I guess I was just thinking about potential alliances, but I also get your points.
No, go do it. Go do it. You can do it.
Hello, Mr. Baphomet. How are you today?
Do you enjoy seeing 6 tiny people in front of you discussing your fate?
You're probably having so much fun with us.
Oh man. Oh boy.
Well, I don't know. I mean, Dylan is the only one who can talk to him. I think we could maybe, but I mean, I also get your points. So, I don't know. I'm not insisting on, talking to him, I guess.
I'm just slowly backing away and be like, "You do that. I'll take him."
You in front?
Well,
We're basically just putting him in timeout until we have made a decision.
so it's like a temporary thing. I mean, I'm curious as to who did that to him, because if he's like a powerful demon lord, then, I mean, who would do this here? This
And why?
Probably another demon lord?
Yeah.
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 Or someone as much powerful as them?
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah, you're right. It's not worth it. Bye.
Henrietta, has Delin severed the telepathic link?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you put a couple more breaks in the paragraphs in that description of your ability?
Yeah.
When you have a second, that'd be great.
I can.
Okay. So before you, since you haven't severed the link, but the party seems to be physically moving away from him, Delin will hear, "Wait. This is Baphomet's
Yeah.
avatar. It does not
Okay.
need to live, but freeing it would allow me to exact vengeance on my enemies, and those who help me will incur a vow of debt on his part.
And who
I
are
will
your
grant you a
enemies?
boon. My enemies are..." And you feel a little tickling in your mind. Roll an intelligence save.
Uh, uh, 14.
Okay. You sense that he's probing into your brain for whatever he's looking for. Yes, we share common enemies. The demon lords have been summoned, and some have designs on this plane. Baphomet is just here to enjoy the chaos. But having been trapped, he now exacts a price for vengeance. And so your enemies are Baphomet's enemies. Free Baphomet, and he will spare you and turn his energies upon those more worthy of his attention.
And how do we free him?
I can hear somebody talking. There is a spell. Greater restoration. It will reverse the effects of this petrification.
Well, the problem is that I don't think any in this group is powerful enough to cast it. Yet.
Baphomet knows where you can find this spell. Baphomet's followers were in the process of obtaining it, but none of them have the ability to use this device. It is a scroll written in the language of the humans and the elves. And Baphomet's followers are powerful, but not learned. You have several amongst you who can do this.
And where is this scroll?
There is a copy being carried by a group of travelers.
Okay. Human travelers?
And he shows you an image of the caravan that you were traveling with.
Well, I don't know that. I don't know.
Yes, that's true. Delin doesn't know them.
No.
Delin sees a caravan in the Underdark of wagons being pulled by Rotha and including a number of different races such as dwarves, humans, a couple of half-orcs, a few halflings. They are not far from here. 1 day's journey or less. One amongst them has this in his possession.
You know which one?
And you see an image of a two-legged creature that looks like a big black raven.
What kind of creature is that?
They are a race of bird-like people. They are called Kengu. This was not his original possession, but belonged, in fact, to someone that was close to him. But he has now inherited it through the demise of the original owner. Bring this spell scroll, cast it upon this form, and Baphomet shall be freed on this plane once again. Ignore it and leave him here, and Baphomet will not be able to help stem the tide of the demon lords ravaging the Underdark. And eventually one of them, if not Loth, then Zuckmoy, will take not only control of the Underdark, but turn the entire surface of Toril into her own garden and consume every living being.
What will Baphomet do when we have defeated our enemies? Will he go back to his plane? Or will he stay here and wreak havoc?
Baphomet does not seek to rule. Baphomet just enjoys the violence and the chaos. It does not matter if this avatar dies, but if it does, Baphomet cannot return for 99 years, by which time whatever is going to happen will have happened.
True. Okay, give me a moment. And I'm just going to turn around
You
and
put him on
tell
hold?
everything.
You put the
Yeah, put him on hold.
Oh my God. And he just hears like the
Huddle.
Muzak version of the Jeopardy, like
Yeah.
it's like, do, 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 do.
I'm just going to do a huddle and tell them everything.
Oh.
So, and there's this caravan, and it showed me this kind of weird bird man type of thing. I have no. It said that it was called Kenku or something, and he's supposed to have a scroll of great restoration that can free up this avatar. And he said that he would help us, but well, Demon Lord lies. They don't always tell the truth.
We know the caravan.
You do?
And
Well, we do, but we also have a scroll of restoration.
Great restoration?
Yes, the scroll of greater restoration.
Yes, you do. I wasn't sure if you
I
guys
have it.
remembered. Yeah.
I do have it.
Well, I didn't know. Talin
No,
didn't
that's
know.
right. And well done, Ida,
Then-
for role playing it properly. Did you get a point of inspiration earlier?
No,
Okay, you have one now. Well done.
thank you.
Then we don't even need to find John Crow.
No, you don't. You can leave him to be slaughtered by Rob Zombie. Rob the Zombie Master.
No. That won't happen.
Well,
Eh.
Crow does have a lot of bodies that Rob can use.
Oh no.
That's true. Maybe they can, I don't know, talk it out.
Yeah. Well,
Do a rap
should we
battle.
free this
I don't know.
avatar of Baphomet?
I mean, he said that our enemies are his enemies in this fight. So, I don't know. I think we could use an ally. Especially since we missed out on Rob, I guess. But I don't know. I think that's valid. So I'd
And
say,
you
I
said
don't
he
know.
also said, and you also said he wouldn't wreak havoc. He just enjoys observing chaos. So I guess we wouldn't be worried about
Yeah.
unleashing anything either.
Well, to specify, he
Mhm.
said he doesn't care about ruling.
Oh, yeah,
He
ruling.
he
Yeah.
enjoys the violence.
I mean, it's not nice, but imagine someone else comes along and then he has a grudge against us. A grudge. And then he'll just come after us and possibly kill us all, I guess. That would be bad, so I don't know. I'd rather have him as a potential ally than a foe.
I guess we will cost it then.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think we can do that. I have hope. I guess.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So, does anybody? Are you going to cast the spell? Do you guys want to do this now, or do you guys want to break because it's 12:06?
Let's do it next week,
Okay.
Suspense.
if that's all right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, and then maybe everybody changes their mind.
At the last minute. Actually, no. Bye.
It's just like a massive troll. Yeah, we thought about it, and it's just like not a good
No.
time for us right now. We've got like there's just so many things going on, and
Yeah, we have too many
it's
side
not
quests.
it's not you, it's me, and I mean you're a really great guy and everything, and I could see how in a different.
Yeah. Didn't fit in the end, Too different character-wise.
We're just two different people. We want different things. You want violence and chaos, and we're just. All right. Well, on that cliffhanger of an ending, which is terrific. Well done, everybody. Thank you very much. It was a wonderful episode and wonderful week. And thank you for all of your love and consideration. I look forward to seeing you all next Sunday.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Great.
Okay. Have a
Take
lovely week,
care.
everybody.
You
Thank
too.
You
you
too.
too.
Take care.
See you.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.